Hello everyone, this is feedback for week 1 library databases discussion post. So to begin, hopefully you saw the video that I created for you that gives an overview of the most popular databases. In this discussion post, you were tasked with talking about your favorite database, giving the name of the database, a description, whether or not it was an app, your favorite feature, and also how you have used it in the past or plan to use it in the future. Haley, thank you for your reply. You mentioned that your favorite is the Miami-Dade Library Catalog. So there is a difference. The Miami-Dade Library Catalog isn't itself a database, but it does contain all of the databases. So in that part, you are correct. And you also mentioned that it doesn't have an app, and you're right, but there is an MDC app that you can use to access your library account. And I'm so glad that you're planning to use the databases in the future. Daniel mentioned that his favorite database is Gale. Gale is actually a collection of databases. So if you notice, of the 113 databases, some of them will say Gale in parentheses, and that's because Gale supplies 27 of the 113 databases. And one of the most popular Gale databases is this biography, Gale in Context. It's a great user-friendly database, and it provides lots of information, lots of biographical information that is useful when you're writing your essays and speeches. Michelle mentioned Opposing Viewpoints, and Opposing Viewpoints is one of the most popular databases. I'm so glad that your professors have introduced you to this one. You'll notice some similarities between this one and the biography and context because they're both Gale databases. This is another very popular database. Michael mentioned Demographics Now, and that's an amazing database. This one is also a Gale database. And when you enter a zip code, you can pull up all sorts of reports with demographic information that you can use for your business courses, for speeches, and also essays. Cynthia also mentioned Source Researcher. That's another one that's very popular that I mentioned also in the video because it has those articles separated by authors' viewpoints. And Cynthia, I do agree. I think it is an aesthetically pleasing database. I'm happy to learn that you're going to continue to use it in the future. Elizabeth mentioned Bates Visual Guide. That's another great one, especially as you mentioned you wanted to take physical therapy classes. JSTOR is another very popular one for literature analysis. It's definitely one to remember for the future. And Emily, you mentioned Oracle database. I'm not sure if that's one of ours. I click on the O and I don't see an Oracle database. But I do agree with you that Citation Tools is one of the most important tools provided to MDC students who access the databases because it does ease the way that you create that works cited page and that references page. So thank you everyone who has submitted their replies on time, and I hope you have a great weekend.